It's the next level.
And now for the show that's truly too hot to handle. It's The Melting Pat, and it starts right now.
You're listening to The Melting Pat. Here's your host, Pat Johnson.
Well, thank you, Jerome. Hello, my friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Merry Christmas to all of you. I cannot express how goddamn excited I am that this year, my Christmas episode, which, as you know, if you've been a fan for a long time, is my favorite episode that I do every year. No offense to any guest I've had or anything like that. But this episode for me, haven't done that in a while. That felt weird as hell. Is my favorite. I absolutely love it. I love doing it. This is my, the only thing, I used to say the only thing I missed with this episode was playing music. But now I've had friends of the show who did Christmas music, and now we have some to play on the show every year. So I am very, very excited about this. Merry Christmas, my friends. And if you don't celebrate, well, I'm sorry to hear that. This show is not for you. All right? That's all the thing. It's all holiday stuff. We got our favorite retail story. We reviewed an episode. We'll recap, I guess, an episode of The Office. We'll talk Mount Rushmore of Christmas songsters, singers, people who do Christmas songs. We're going to rank them, I guess. We'll talk about that. And again, we have holiday tunes throughout the show. Only a few. We have one from Point North, our friend Hana Kahn. I hope I said her name right. I feel like I've said her name wrong every single year. I'm sorry. She's never complained, but I'm sorry if I said it wrong. And, of course, our friend BRONNIE as well. And we will end the show with, two things. Our visit from Linus, even though, as we've established, he's a jerk. If you remember from, I think that was last year I brought that up. And much better, their holiday greeting at the end of today's show. So that's what's on the docket for today. Again, if it's not your thing, my bad. And also, if I missed any of your picks for Mount Rushmore, I'm sorry as well. Because the way my work schedule is shaping up for the next week or two, I have to do things early. So today for me is Tuesday. So my apologies if I missed any of your stuff. Sorry, that's all I can say. All right, so yeah, that's what's up. That's on the menu. That's what's going on today. Holiday songs, episode of The Office. Yeah, we did all that. So we are ready to go today. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm still just, it's really hard to put into words how excited I am that this episode is out on Christmas Day. I don't know if you listen on Christmas Day. I know you're spending time with your families. I hope you're all well and healthy and safe and enjoying yourselves with whatever traditions they are that you have. I honestly, I hope you're doing well, and I hope everything is great. But I'm like giddy sitting here in my office. I just can't, I don't know. I don't know why. Because I think every year, one year I missed it by 2 days, and one year, the day after I released an episode or something like that. And I've just been so close so many times, and now it's Christmas Day and I'm putting out an episode, and I'm really happy about that. All right. So there you go. Yeah, Pat, that's enough gushing. Get on with the show. All right. Jesus. All right. I'll make you pay for this instead. No. I've thought about that, but I can't do that with the music. So there you go. Jesus. So we begin as we try to do, I think. I don't know. It's been a year. I don't remember things. My favorite retail story. This was a woman who came into the store. This is my first Christmas at the store. So this is 2010, and it's October, November. I can tell you for sure it was a Thursday because the boss was off. And so it was me and Amy. Again, I'm new. I've been at the job a month, maybe. And Amy, my supervisor, my good friend, but damn it, we did it again. Every year I tell this story and I think, wow, I should really get Amy on to see what she remembers. And here we are recording it again. And I forgot to ask her. I'm going to send her a message. Hold on. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to send her a message right now. Just because I need to get it out in the universe that I want her to do this. And maybe we can record it and I'll save it for next year. Hold on one second. All right, I did it. I sent the message asking her if she's free at any point to record a little story with me. And so we shall see what happens. I'm not expecting a response. I'm not even going to check because I have other things that I got to do. So there you go. All right, so maybe next year we'll have Amy on to see what she remembers about Light Bulb Lady. So we're standing there, and it's the beginning of the day. It's probably like 10:15, 10:30. Store opened at 10. And that's how I know it was not December, because the mall wasn't open early yet. So I'm just sitting there. I'm like, all right, we're going through. We have a list of things to do from the boss. Like, here's what we have to do during the day. We got a shipment coming in. We have other things that we have to straighten up. And of course, it's always straighten up the card racks and all that. So we're both behind the counter because, again, nobody really in the store. And we're kind of going over the things that we have to do for the day. So we're going through, and this woman comes in, and I say, hey, good morning, how are you? As I did with everybody. And she didn't answer. And I'm like, okay, not everybody answered or cared that we said anything. So she comes in, and so the way the store's set up, the registers, there's 3 of them, or there were at this time. There were 3 of them. And I'm in the middle, because that's the one that was open. And Amy's at the far one. And so the near one is unoccupied by anybody. There's some stuff on the counter. But this lady came in, and she moved that stuff to the side, put her purse down, and just started rifling through it. And I'm just looking at her. I'm like, okay, like, is this lady going to come with like an old coupon, or is she going to come in with like a warrant for my arrest or something? I don't know. I don't know what this lady is going to do. She didn't say anything. Maybe she didn't hear me. She's too focused. She needs something from her purse. So she reaches into her purse, and she finds what she's looking for. And she holds up a tiny light bulb, like you would put on your tree or on a display, like an outdoor string of lights, maybe an indoor string. It wasn't that big. But damn it.
That's what she said. Woo!
Thank you, Bender. Merry Christmas, buddy. So she pulls out this thing, and she holds it up like she's dedicating it to Jesus or something.
Shing, sparkle, sparkle.
Thank you, Jerome. And I'm just like, okay, what's going on? And again, I'm like locked in on this woman because there's nothing else going on in the store. And I've never seen anyone do this before. Again, I'm brand new to the job. So she's going through, and she holds this light bulb up. And again, I'm like so focused, I didn't hear her say whatever she said, like ask if we carried it. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I snapped out of my little trance. And I said, oh, man, I'm sorry. Can you repeat that? Like, what's up? And she said, do you have this? Do you carry these? And I was like, no. And I turned to Amy. Again, I'm new. I was like, oh, maybe they're hidden somewhere. And Amy said, no, we don't carry those. But you can go to Lowe's or Home Depot. And the lady, her face just curls. And she's absolutely disgusted. And she looks at Amy, looks at me, and just goes, Home Depot? Oh, my God. And that's after she got mad for a second. And then, you know how when a dog hears a sound for the first time, they tilt their head and like, whoa, right? They make that weird Tim Allen sound. Maybe they don't, but she didn't. But in my head, she did. And so she got mad and then confused and then mad again. Home Depot, like offended that Amy would suggest that Home Depot, which is like a Christmas emporium from September through the end of the year, that they would carry, either a string of lights for your outdoor or your indoor or your Christmas tree, or that they would sell replacement bulbs, because people do that, right? So she was just, maybe she used to work at Home Depot and she was let go because of some shady reasons. Maybe she already went to Home Depot and they were very rude to her and told her to come to our store. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't like the Home Depot because of whatever reason it is. And so we weren't sure of that, but she was very upset by the suggestion that Home Depot would be able to help her and that we suggested she go there. And so she gathered her things and got the hell out of there. Didn't say anything else. She gathered her stuff in a huff, if you will. And, my Dr. Goddamn Seuss. And she left. And that was it. And Amy and I just kind of looked at each other like, what the just happened? Why was she so mad that we suggested Home Depot? I don't really know. I've never seen her again. Never saw her before or since. And really what I want for her every year as I do this, as this is probably, the 11th or 12th time I've told this story. What I want for her is that she somehow finds what she needs. I hope she's found it in 12 years, 11 years. But if she has to go in again and ask someone a question like that, how can she replace her light bulb or whatever it is that she wanted? I hope she finds it. So Light Bulb Lady, if you're out there somewhere in the world, I hope you are healthy and safe and well, and that you have found every light that you need to brighten your holiday season. How's that? All right? So, I want to dedicate this song, and we're going to talk about the OG version in a second when we get to our Mount Rushmore. But I can't play that one because I don't want to pay the people. I don't have to pay our friends Point North, at least I hope not. But I want to dedicate this song to Light Bulb Lady and her light bulbs and her Christmas decorations because I hope that you find everything that you need this and every season. All right, my friend, how's that? PointNorthBand.com for more from them. This is their take on a Christmas classic. All I Want for Christmas is You. It's the Melting Pat on the Next Level Network.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. And I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you.
And there you have it, our good friends, Point North. All I Want for Christmas is You. It's the Melting Pat, the Next Level Network. PointNorthBand.com for more from them. I think they're going on tour, or they're playing a festival. Maybe that's it. So go check that out. Tell them I sent you, and they actually will know who I am, because I've met them in person twice. So there you go with that. No, I'm not doing any mouth riffs on these. I decided that yesterday, that I wasn't going to do it, because then I'd have to make 3 reels or like splice them together and it would just get messy and I don't want to do that. So I'm sorry. Just do it in your head. Just imagine I did it. All right. So what we're going to do now is I think I want to do this. So last year I did holiday TV specials and it was really fun. Like, what's your favorite one? We had a really good time with it, or I did anyway. I hope you did too. And so I decided this year we're going to pick a show and do a holiday special from that, a Christmas episode or whatever from a show. And so I decided let's go with The Office. And there were, 6 or 7 of them. And so we had some choices. And you know what I'm going to do? Not now, because I really, what I could have done is made an entire episode just of the Office Christmas specials and just had a lot of fun that way. But I think what I'll do, Ben, for as long as you'll have me on the network, I'm going to do one of these every year, or as many as we have, as many got votes. So there are 1, 2, 3, I think 4 of them got votes. And so I think that's what we're going to do. We'll make it a yearly tradition. Maybe we'll just do all of them. Actually, you know what? It works out really well because the one that was chosen for today was the first one. So that's what we'll do. Every year we'll do an episode, a Christmas episode. We'll recap it of The Office on the Christmas show. How's that sound? Right? Great. No? All right, I don't care. It'll be fun for me. So the winner this year, season 2, episode 10, Christmas Party of The Office. And if you want to watch it, it's on Peacock, or if you have it on DVD, or if you have it through some other way, then I encourage you. Why did I pause like that? That was weird. I'm going to give you a second so you can pause me, watch the episode, and then come on back and we'll talk about it together, and maybe you can tell me something I missed. Okay? All right, sound good? Okay, so do that now. And we'll jump in. Again, season 2, episode 10 of The Office. It is just called Christmas Party. I love it. And our cold open, which does any show, like what show has better cold opens than The Office? It's got to be, it's not that many, right? The Office has really good cold opens. Anyway, maybe that's a good show question. What sitcom has the best cold opens? Brooklyn Nine-Nine's got to be up there. What else we got? I don't know. Probably some shows I haven't watched. Anyway, the cold open, Dwight and Michael trying to bring in the tree. Of course it's too big. Why wouldn't it be? Why would it not be too big? So they finally get it in the door. You know, it goes through the ceiling, the tiles in the ceiling. So Kevin hacks off the top of it, and now they have a mini tree, which I'm going to try to find that picture and use it somewhere in the show notes, because it was really funny of Kevin holding up like the little mini tree, like the top of the tree. And so, so the tree doesn't fit, so they hack it off. And then Dwight, he's got his dustbuster, and he's getting up all the pine needles, and I could just imagine that Michael said, "Oh, we got to clean this up." And Dwight goes, "Don't worry, Michael, I'll get it," and like skips, gleefully to the dustbuster, wherever it was. So then we cut to Jim. He's talking about, "Oh, I finally got Pam for Secret Santa, and I got her a teapot. And it's a teapot of like all these little memories and mementos, my yearbook picture, a hot sauce packet, because Pam thought it was ketchup and put it on a hot dog. I think the thing that he said he wouldn't explain was a golf pencil. I think that's what it was. But again, I'm watching while working, so maybe I missed it. I mean, I've seen this episode more than once. You'd think I would figure it out by now. But someone will correct me on what Jim will not explain in the teapot. Maybe it comes back later. I forget. I don't know. It'll be fine. So then, of course, we have the party planning committee. And Ryan, for some reason, has been drafted by Angela to the committee. And the memo, I think, said we have to prepare for every possible disaster, which to me seems a bit excessive. So Michael, of course, wants to go all out for the party. There we go. Ah, that's a good Michael sound right there. He wants to go all out because it's been a tough year for everybody, and we just want to have fun. End of the year, holidays, we're going to have a great time. And I want to say, if you have ever worked in an office, I don't know how many of you are in an office now. I'm at home, obviously. But when I was at the office, the setup, how awkward it is, like people not helping, people trying to do things and it's not working out how they want. That's exactly how it goes in an office, setting up for any kind of event. So, and I thought that was funny. So Daryl wants to be Santa. Michael's like, "No, what are you talking about?" And if you remember my Santa story from a couple of years ago, when Christ, those guys made the one black employee go up to that lady with a black Santa and say, "This is all we have left." And the lady had to awkwardly shuffle out of the store. Oh my God, why did you do that? Why? And of course, Dwight wants to be an elf. And Michael says, "Yes, why wouldn't you? You have elvish features." So we kind of go through at the beginning who got who for Secret Santa. Toby got Angela. He got her the poster because Angela likes babies dressed as adults, like the poster of the cabaret. Is that even the right word? Is that a wine? I don't know. Oscar got Creed, and he knows nothing about Creed, so he got him a shamrock keychain because he thinks he's Irish. Kevin got himself, didn't tell anyone, which I thought that's just hilarious. Michael got Ryan, and if, of course, went above and beyond. So we'll find out what his gift is in a second. And Michael, I loved his line on presents, which he dropped here.
Presents are the best way to show someone how much you care. It is like this tangible thing that you can point to and say, hey man, I love you, this many dollars worth.
It's such a classic Michael line, right? Like, of course, yes, I love you, this many dollars worth. Good stuff. Kelly had Oscar, and so we get to the opening of the presents, and Dwight is kind of shoving everyone along, like, let's go, let's get a move on. Presumably to either get his gift to the recipient or, more likely, to get everyone back to work. I think that's really because Dwight is very by the book. We have to work. This is an office, all that stuff. So maybe that's it. I don't know. So Kelly had Oscar, got a shower radio. That's neat. Creed had Jim, and he forgot about it and went into his closet and got an old shirt, which I think's hilarious. Again, Michael had Ryan, and it's the iPod, a video iPod, which cost $400, which, is that true, by the way? I never bought an iPod. I never really looked at prices. But a video, I guess this would have been what, 2005 or 6? And a video iPod, would that have cost $400? Anybody know? Because I honestly, I'm asking. I don't know. So everybody's kind of like, dude, what the hell? There was a $20 limit, and you spent $400. What's going on? Phyllis had Michael, and she knitted him an oven mitt, which, I mean, hey, that is a heartfelt gift. And Michael just completely craps all over it, and then decides, nope, Yankee swap. And so if you don't know what Yankee swap is, or white elephant, you know, you get a gift, you can steal a gift from someone else, or pick a new gift. And the way that it works in real life really doesn't usually work this way. But in Michael's version, it's really mean. Like, it seems really mean because he doesn't want the oven mitt. He's very, very adamant. He doesn't want it. So somebody steals the iPod, and I think Meredith, and Ryan picks a new gift. It's a Kelly nameplate that Stanley got for her. Kelly gets Angela's poster. She takes it back because some people like these. Michael, again, just being really mean about the oven mitt. And Phyllis has to leave the room because he's just taking a huge dump over everything. Dwight's gift, which I think was for Michael, it's paintballs and 2 lessons. So if you want to go paintballing, I guess that's the guy you go with. And Kevin steals the foot bath, and they cut to him, and he goes, that's the gift I bought for myself, so I really want it. So Michael decides, you know what? This party sucks now. People are sad. We're going to screw corporate. We're getting drunk. So he goes and buys 15 bottles of vodka. That is, that's a lot. It's a lot of vodka. I don't drink vodka, but I guess that seems like a lot, right? So then we get the party started. Everybody's actually, you know, talking and dancing and having a good time. And Phyllis brings up her boyfriend, Bob Vance, which you know what happens.
Hi, guys. Does everyone know my boyfriend, Bob Vance?
Kevin Malone.
Bob Vance, Vance Refrigeration. Stanley Hudson. Bob Vance, Vance Refrigeration.
Ryan Howard.
Bob Vance, Vance Refrigeration.
What line of work you in, Bob?
I love the introduction of Bob Vance. I think of it often, and it makes me laugh every time, and that's why I'm so glad I got to put it in the show. I want to mention, this isn't really, you know, crucial to the show, but I want to mention this because stop doing this. Roy and Daryl are talking about fantasy football, like their teams and whatnot. And let me let you know, unless you're in the league, nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares. All right. So there you go. There's my PSA. No one wants to hear about your fantasy team. So it turns out that Pam traded the iPod for the teapot because Roy got her one or is getting her one or something. And then so Pam and Jim go through the whole, there's more in this. Like there's all these little presents just for you. And of course they have a nice moment and it's great. And, you know, planting those seeds of Jim and Pam. And yeah, we're not going to say any more on that. And not like I'm spoiling anything, but I could go off on a whole thing of where that story went. I'm not going to. So, of course, it's not a party without Todd Packer, right? The traveling salesman, and he's got the mistletoe. You know where it is. And I think actually the picture for this week's episode is Todd Packer passed out with silly string on his head because it was just so funny. And I found it from there's a website that has all these pictures like from the set, I guess. So it was better than the screenshot that I found. So we're going to try to use that. And I completely forgot in this episode that Kelly in the kitchen kisses Dwight. I forgot all about that because she goes in and Dwight's at the fridge and she just plants one on him. And Dwight's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Don't do that. And Angela sees this and gets furious and she's smashing ornaments. She's very mad. And, and I forgot all about that scene. I don't know how. So end of the party, everybody decides, hey, we're going to the bar. We're going to go to Poor Richard's. We're going to go, keep the party going. And, let's go. And Meredith, in the classic scene at the end, just, oh, I need a ride? Yeah, I'm good. Or do you have a coat? She walks into his office and just takes off her shirt. And Michael, here's what I want to know. He takes a picture of it. He's like, whoa, takes a picture of it. And I want to know, does that picture exist somewhere in the universe of the show? Now, I'm not asking like if it's out there online where I could go see it now. It's not what I want to know. What I want to know is there a deleted scene somewhere where Michael's like going through the camera and like, oh yeah, from the party, boop, 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 and then gets to Meredith's boobs and goes, oh my God, I forgot about that or something, right? Is there a scene somewhere, somebody who has the DVDs of this or has seen the deleted scenes or whatever? Let me know. I want to know. I think that'd be really funny if somewhere in the universe of the show, Michael finds this picture again and either like has forgotten about it or has a good laugh about it, or maybe he and Meredith have a laugh about it. I don't know, but somebody let me know if that's a thing. So that's how we end. Meredith standing topless in Michael's office. Like, you have a coat? Yeah. And then that's it. And there we are. So that is, again, Season 2, Episode 10, Christmas Party, The Office, the U.S. version. I love this show. I love this episode. And now, you know what? I'm looking forward to doing one of these every year until we're done. So really, bravo to you, all of you who voted and chose the first one so I can go in order. I think that's really, I didn't think about doing them manually until I started the show today. And I'm glad that the order of things works out. So there you go. I've never been drunk at an office Christmas party. To be honest with you, I'm glad I will hopefully never have to do an office Christmas party again, because they are not that fun. So there you go. Alrighty. So coming up next, we're going to talk about the Mount Rushmore of Christmas songsters. We're going to, I don't know that we're going to reach a consensus though. I really don't think so. I don't remember. I copied all this stuff earlier and I already forgot what the common ones are. So we're going to do that in a second. Before we do, we're going to play I Love This Song from our friend of the show, good friend of the show. This song, I believe, was produced by great friend Danny Schmitz. This is Hana Kahn. It is Ho Ho Ho. It's the Melting Pat on the Next Level Network.
Wrapping up our presents and stick 'em right under the Christmas tree. Fill up all our stockings with our favorite little things. It's you and me. Look at all the snowflakes falling on the ground. Take a sip of champagne. It's time to go out. We say, ho, 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 let's go. We are on the way to mistletoe. And games we can play while we are all at home. And staying warm around the fire. Watching snow, saying ho, ho, ho. Whoa, warm around the fire. Watching snow, saying ho, ho, ho. Whoa, warm around the fire. Watching snow, saying ho, ho, ho. We cannot decide between candy cane kinds. There's mint and sweet. But most important to get down our cookies for the Santa meet and greet. So much sweet to go around, there's so much in store. With Christmas cheer and happy tears, we're ready for more. We say, ho, 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 let's go. We are on the way to mistletoe. And games we can play while we are all at home. And staying warm around the fire. Watching snow, saying ho, ho, ho. Whoa, warm around the fire. Watching snow, saying ho, ho, ho.
And there you have it, our friend Hana Kahn. Ho, 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 ho. Sorry. I'm so sorry. The Melting Pat, the Next Level Network. Sorry both for probably mispronouncing your name. But if you come on the show, I don't know if she's going to listen, but if you come on the show, you can correct me and tell me to stop doing the Santa from A Christmas Story, ho, 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 at the end of your song. Because I think I've done it every time. But there you go. Thank you, my friend. Hana Kahn Official, I think is her website. That's HANAKAHN official.com. I think that's her thing. It'll all be in the show notes. I should really have written all this down, but I'm not going to do that. So there you go. Alrighty. So we have for you today, this came up in conversation the other day. My said, hey, Brenda Lee doesn't get enough credit for her great Christmas songs. Like, she belongs on the Mount Rushmore of Christmas singers. And I thought, oh man, that's a great idea for a topic. That's a good question, because I think people, like, we've done Mount Rushmore things before on the show, and you've all had a lot of fun with it. So I figured, why not do a holiday one, a Christmas one? And you did not disappoint, all of you. So thank you very much. So his picks were Brenda Lee. What he said was she belongs on Mount Rushmore with Bing, Mariah, and Andy. So Mariah Carey, Bing Crosby, and Andy Williams. And that's a solid list. I do like it. So I asked all of you, who was on your Mount Rushmore? So our pal Weapon X says Nat King Cole, Mariah Carey, Judy Garland, and he says Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas is my favorite Christmas song. Nice. Very nice. And Dean Martin. Tight call here with Bing, but he went with Dean Martin. That's a really good list as well. And he said big ups to Brenda Lee, Peggy Lee, Mel Torm, Ella Fitzgerald. I wasn't read that as Aya because I took Spanish. Mavis Staples, Burl Ives, Jimmy Durante, and Chuck Berry. I don't know how to read names, but I thought that was really fun anyway. So thank you, Weapon X. I appreciate you. Our pal Gertner says DJ Sven, and DJ Sven, that is. I think I said it the same way twice. And MC Mike or G, the Jingle Cats, wham! And Lil Jon and the Kool-Aid Man. God damn it. All right, so we don't have a common one there, but thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Our buddy Paul from, I listened to that DJ Sven and MC Mike or G song earlier, and it's something else. Maybe I'll try to put it in the show notes. I don't think I can get away with playing it on the show, so my apologies. If anybody else wants to hear it, my bad. But thank you, Gertner, again. Paul says, our buddy Paul from What Lurks Behind Podcast Zero, he said, well, this is a loaded question. My Mount Rushmore would look like this. The Crypt Keeper. Oh, he put songs on here, too. Paul, do I have to read all this? Yeah, why not? The Crypt Keeper, I said Christmas Rap. DJ Run and DMC, Christmas and Hollis. I like that one. Spencer Sharnas? Sharnas? I don't know how to, I can't read. Merry Axmas is the song that he chose, I guess. So how would that work on a mountain if you have the song there too? I don't know. Would you like carve the music notes into their faces or something? And finally, James Brown, Soulful Christmas. That's good. Paul, I feel like you tossed a curveball at us, and I'm not mad about it. So there you go. I think how would you carve the opening music notes into their faces and on this theoretical Mount Rushmore? Somebody let me know. Paul, let me know if that works. Thank you, good sir. Our buddy Keith says Burl Ives, hands down. My dad used to have a cassette of Burl Ives Christmas songs that we listened to constantly during seasons past. Plus, he was Sam the Snowman on Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So that should count for something, yeah? I'm into it. I like it. Now, Keith, I got to know, is it just 4 different face carvings of Burl Ives in here? Because you only said 1, which is great. I have no problem with it. But is it 4 different Burl Ives facial expressions on this Mount Rushmore? Let me know. Because I know Keith listens. He'll let me know. Dave Wadding says, Frank, I'm hoping you mean Sinatra, Elvis, The Drifters, and Brenda Lee. So we got a common one, finally. Brenda Lee. I like it. That's a really good list, too. Clockshot says AC/DC, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Darlene Love, and Run DMC and the Kinks can fight for the 4th spot. Original Christmas music or nothing at all. There you go. You know what? I like the hardline stance. I'm into it. So, Run DMC, so our common ones, I should probably be writing this down. Our common ones so far are Run DMC and Brenda Lee. That is something. I'm into it, though. I like it. Fignut says anyone who has spent any amount of time working retail during the holidays would bro kick Mariah Carey right in the face if they could get away with it. Wow. Oh, man. And if you don't know what a bro kick is, I'll share a GIF in the show notes at themeltingpat.com. Thank you, Fignuts. I appreciate it. Seth says, to name one I don't think's been said yet, Michael Bublé. I love it. That's great. I also, like, his album's really good. And his appearance on the SNL, like, Seasons Greetings thing they do every year is really funny, too. So our guess is just his appearance on SNL when he did the Christmas stuff. So that was really fun, too. Woken Wheel says Andy Williams, Bing Crosby, Dean Martin, and Burl Ives. So now we got Andy and Bing as our common. So it's another for Andy, another for Bing, and another for Dean, right? Because Weapon X said Dean, didn't he? He did. All right. So Dean is a common one, and another for Burl Ives. So we're good there. Let's see. Bing, Andy, Dean, Burl. That's a great list. I think that's 3 for Bing. So Bing is on there for sure, which is good. I like it. Thank you. That's a great list. Man, I love that one. Vaster Kai says the Kinks, the Pogues, King Diamond, and Robert Earl Keen. There you go. The Pogues did not, I was wondering if somebody was going to use the Pogues. And there you go. You did. Thank you. Father Christmas by the Kinks is one of my favorite songs. Not just Christmas, like in general. I love it. So great. So there you go. Thank you, my friend. X-Rod says, I'm going Zoe Deschanel. Elf owns it. Yes. Points for that. Then Trey Parker and Matt Stone, their Christmas album is great. Yes, also. And Nat King Cole rounds the list. There you go. That's fun. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. So that's 2 for Nat King Cole. I'm going to add this up in a second. Let me do mine. I feel really bad because the reason that we started this conversation is Brenda Lee, and mine I went with Andy Williams, Neil Diamond, Bing Crosby, and Burl Ives. And it was really hard to not include Brenda Lee or Vince Guaraldi, the Vince Guaraldi Trio, who do the Charlie Brown Christmas. They did the music for that, and I was listening to that pretty much all morning today. So really hard not to do that. But for me, the top 2, it's Andy and Neil. And then the Bing and Bowie Peace on Earth, Little Drummer Boy is the greatest Christmas song of all time, in my opinion. And Burl Ives is Burl Ives. So, yeah, really hard. You can only do 4. And it was really hard. Because the whole reason I started this was Brenda Lee getting a shout out. And I don't know that I can, I don't know. It's really hard to bump anybody on there. So, there you go. So that's another for Andy, I think. You know what? Give me 1 second. I'm going to go through and tally this up. I should have done this before the show, I know. But it's more fun this way, right? So hold on 1 second. Alrighty, so this part's going to sound different because I'm not moving all these wires around, and it's recorded on a different day. So when I did this show on Tuesday, we did not have a winner. We had a 4-way tie, at least for the 4th spot, and I did not keep that. It was Nat King Cole, Brenda Lee, Run DMC, and somebody else. I wrote it down because I thought I was going to have to do like a poll on like today or tomorrow. But then I checked on Wednesday the responses, and our pal RP came in and broke the tie. He came in. We thought we were going to have a fatal 4-way elimination match, and then RP makes the hot tag and throws everybody else over the top rope. So how many wrestling references can I make in this that no one will understand? So his picks, by the way, were Chuck Berry, Alvin and the Chipmunks, which I'm really surprised and kind of bummed out there wasn't more love for those guys. Bing Crosby and Nat King Cole. So by virtue of his selection, thank you, my friend, Nat King Cole fills out the last spot, and the Mount Rushmore of Christmas songsters, singers, whatever you want to call them, people who make Christmas tunes that we love, according to the Melting Pat, which of course is all of us, Bing Crosby, Andy Williams, Burl Ives, and Nat King Cole. So there you go. Now, I'm relieved that I don't have to do a poll on this, and we don't have to do another vote or something like that. So I will try to awkwardly make a photoshopped Mount Rushmore like we did with the game show hosts. I will try to do this for the show notes. If I don't get it, then I don't know, my bad. But thank you, RP. Thank you, everyone, thank you, RP, for breaking the tie. And then I had to come back and do this. That's fine. And thank you to everybody for weighing in with your selections. This was a lot of fun, and I'll try to do a Mount Rushmore for Christmas stuff next year too. Somebody let me know, what would you like to hear me Or what would you like to rank in terms of Christmas? We want to do songs? Let's try that next year. Maybe I can play some clips. I don't know what I can get away with, but we'll try. Anyway, that is, now, again, I'm relieved. I don't have to do another part of the thing and don't have to come back and talk about this again because it's all done. So Andy Williams, Bing Crosby, Burl Ives, and Nat King Cole. That is our Mount Rushmore of Christmas songsters. And we're good now, right, with this? All right. Thank you very much for weighing in. This was a lot of fun. And yeah, maybe we'll do songs next year. How much fun would that be? Not a lot? I don't know. Anyway, I think we're good, right? Right? All right. So, Jesus, maybe one day, our dear friend of the show, Bronnie. How about that for a transition into the song, huh? No? All right. Anyway, maybe one day she'll make this list. Maybe one day, many years from now, we'll look back and say, you know what? She is pretty awesome, and she should be on Mount Rushmore for her Christmas songs. But even if she isn't, that's fine, because she's a part of this show every year, and we just played one of her new songs recently. She has an EP out, by the way, Love Letters and Hate Mail. So go get it, BRONNIEmusic.com. But for today, this is, I think, the first song I heard from her ever. And I decided let's make it a part of the show, our holiday tradition. So this is Modern Day Christmas. It's our dear friend Bronnie here inside the Melting Pat on the Next Level Network.
Girls are getting frostbite, yeah. Well, it's a modern day Christmas. Who cares about spreading joy? It's such a joke. Christmas is about being scared because we're all broke. This Christmas time, I've lost count of the number of times I burned my tongue on mulled wine and eating all of Costco's mince pies, trying to drown my sorrows, being nice to people I can't stand all year long. The cycle goes on and on and on and on and on and Secret Santa gifts should be banned. Your gifts will be from Hell Then. I swear Santa's evil plan. I always get the person I hate. If this year's not the same, no toys, that's too lame. Santa's the one to blame. I never got my one request. All I ever wanted was a little green guy who knew how to fight. I never got my alien, so I sit alone and I wonder why. This Christmas time, I've lost count of the number of times I burned my tongue on mulled wine and eating all of Costco's mince pies, trying to drown my sorrows. I'm being nice to people I can't stand all year long. The cycle goes on and 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 on, on and on and on and on, on and 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 on, on and on, on and on and on and on and on. It goes on. This Christmas time, I've lost count of the times I burned my tongue on mulled wine and eating all of Costco's mince pie, trying to drown my sorrows. I'm being nice to people I can't stand all year long. The cycle goes on and on and on, yeah. On and on and on and on, on and on and on and on, on and on and on and on and on, on and on and on and on and on and on, on and on, on and on and on and on and on. It goes on. It's a modern day Christmas.
And there you go, Bronnie. There you go. I'm talking to her directly. I don't even know if she listens. Come on the show if you do. I want to talk to you. I think it'd be really fun. What's her guy's name? Mark. Hey, Mark. That's the guy I want to talk to about that. Sorry, I don't know if I'm going to leave that in. Maybe he'll find it funny if he listens. Modern Day Christmas, BronnieMusic.com for more from her. And she just released an EP, Love Letters and Hate Mail. So go check that out as well. Links to all of these sites for all our people will be in the show notes. And there you go. We did it. We made it just about at the end of the show. A long one. I know. It's been, it's a holiday show, and I talk about a lot of things. So that's how we go. That is what we do. So what we're going to do before we go, and this may be different. The end of this may be different from years past, because I'm trying to see if we can, if this goes according to plan. Sorry, I had to check a thing. If this goes according to plan, then it will sound a little different. If not, then we'll just do what we usually do. But in any case, we're having a lot of fun. We talked about The Office. We did Mount Rushmore of Christmas songs. We did Light Bulb Lady. We played holiday tunes. We're having a great time. But when it comes right down to it, even though Linus is a jerk, he did share with us the meaning of Christmas. And you know where I'm going with this. You know what it is. And so I just feel like every year we have to be reminded that there's another reason to celebrate this season, as best we can. So, my friend, the floor is yours. Take it away. And thank you very much. And I hope that we're able to do what I wanted. And if not, then, we played the thing that we usually do, just so we don't get in trouble. And there it is, the Melting Pat, the Next Level Network. That's it. That is it. We're good. We made it out of the thing. This was great. I love that everybody participates in these. And I love that we have a new annual tradition with The Office. And I really, again, I just can't express how happy I am that this show is out on Christmas Day. So, my dear friends, I hope that you are well. I hope you're staying safe and healthy. And I hope this holiday season you get whatever you'd like, even if that's staying home and not having to travel. And, if that's the case, good for you, I say. If you're going out somewhere, stay safe, keep yourself healthy and safe, and everybody else, if you got to, the drill by now, right? You should. So just stay safe. Don't be a goddamn idiot. And enjoy yourself, okay? Can we do that, please? No? Just, come on. If you're doing something dumb, don't tell me about it, okay? So, there you go. TheMeltingPat.com for all of my stuff. TheNextLevelNetwork.com for all the stuff all the way around the network. There are 10 of us now, I think. So check all of that out. And subscribe to everybody's show, all right? All right, there we go. We're not doing G11 Special Sauce because we have a special holiday ending for today. But Philadelphonic.com for more from them. And irregardless? No, I meant to say a different word, and then it came out weird. Sorry, Mom. Regardless, we're not playing the song, but go check them out anyway. Again, I'm themeltingpat.com, 209-867-7638 with your questions, comments, concerns, observations, and of course, corrections. There you go. We did it. This has been an 8 Boiling production. So until next time, which will be New Year's Day, have fun. Again, be safe. Thank a veteran. Wear your mask, wash your hands, get vaccinated and boosted when you can. And of course, don't do anything I wouldn't do. Thank you so very much. Merry Christmas, my friends. Enjoy your day, your week. Enjoy whatever you have going on. And until next time, just don't be stupid, all right? You've been inside the Melting Pat on the Next Level Network. Here is Much Better with their holiday greeting and then a classic tune to wrap the show. Again, thank you so much for listening. Go crack open a cold one.
Hi, this is Charlie Saxton from the band Much Better, wishing you and your family a happy holidays and a happy new year.
Hi, my name is Tim Joe from Much Better, and I want to wish you a happy Christmas and a Merry New Year.
Hi, this is Sean Quinn. Oh, erase that. Erase it. Erase it. I didn't sound sure of my name, and I want to wish you Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.